Hi, welcome to a new episode of Basic of JavaScript, and we're gonna continue with array. In the last video I explained you what is the array and how we gonna use it. Now we're gonna use and we're gonna learn about the methods and the properties each of the array. I have here an example here with the variable friends and the John and Charles and Edwin. We have now three values of the variable friends. Now we want to understand and we want to know um, how users we have inside our database. For example, if we have and we wanted to add more names to our friends variables, and we have more than 200, 300, or even 1,000 names, how we gonna use know where is our name? We and for that we need to use the method of length. And with that method, I mean the length method, we can know how length is inside our variable and of course inside the array. I mean, in fact, it's not a method, it's a more property. To use the method of length is very easy. We're gonna put our variable dot and we're gonna put the method of length. We declare and here we go. And if we wanted to use it and see it inside our browser, what we're gonna do is we're gonna close it inside all my function, I mean all my friend length, and we're gonna put it inside the document point dot write. And now we're gonna save it. We're gonna refresh, and here we go. We have three friends, okay? Three, we have John, Charles, and Edwin. Now we use the property of length to understand and know how many values we have inside the array of our friends variable. And we want to concatenate the my friend length with we're gonna put strings. Okay, we're gonna put here a string, we're gonna put a text. Basically we're gonna put you you have the number of friends I have, and here we're gonna put friends. We're gonna save it. Basically we do concatenation the text string you have plus the friends I have inside my array. I mean the elements, how many elements inside my array. I mean I have three, and the another string. In this case, string it's friends. I'm gonna go to my browser and I'm gonna refresh, and here we go. You have three friends. What we need to do is to give it more space because I don't have space here. I'm gonna do it again, and we're gonna save it, and here we go. We're gonna do the same here. Save it, and here we go. You have three friends with space and correct to see. Another example, if we wanna put more friends, for example, here I'm gonna put Yasin, my name, and we save it. I go back to my browser and I refresh, and here we go. We change from three to four friends. Now we're gonna delete this one, and we're gonna I'm gonna delete all my document rights. Now, if we wanted to add another friend, what we're gonna do is put in friends and using, of course, the length. We're gonna put friends length equal to, for example, the name we wanna put. I'm gonna put Lionel. Lionel. What I did here basically it's adding at last element I have inside my variable friends a new element. In this case, gonna be the name of Lionel. We're gonna save it, and we're gonna go to browser to the com, and we're gonna see it inside. We're gonna refresh. We're gonna put F12, and inside the console we're gonna see how many names we have in our variable friends. We're gonna put here, I had, okay, now we're gonna put friends, and you're gonna see I have five elements inside my array. My array have John, Charles, Edwin, and Yasin, and the last one we added with friends, brackets, friends, and length Lionel. Why? Because when we used the length, he detected the last name, and the last name it was Yasin, my name, and he added the Lionel. Okay, he know what is the last name it's inside our array. But we have better way to use. It's called a push. We can put friends, push, and inside my parentheses we can put, for example, again Lionel, and we're gonna save it. And we gonna go to browser. We refresh. We're gonna change this, and we put again F12. We're gonna go friends, and here we go. We have five. We have Lionel. We're gonna change name if you are adopting our that. We're gonna put I don't know, Mike. For example, we're gonna put here Mike. We go again to our friends, our browser, sorry, and we refresh F12 the console. Sorry, the console, and inside the console we're gonna put here friends. And here we go. We have John, Charles, Edwin, and Yasin and Mike. The last time we push inside our array. In fact, we're gonna push more names. For example, I put here um, Laura. For example, Jong. I mean, with G. We save it. We go to and we go to the console. We delete, close the console. Now we refresh and we go again to console. F12 and we type friends. And here we go. We have seven because we pushed three names more. Okay. And I think it's push method is good, but if we wanna, for example, delete um, element inside my array, is not good enough. For that, we're gonna need is called the pop. Okay, inside the pop, we're gonna put just pop. We close it. We go to our browser and we refresh. Remember, our last name is last element. It's the name of Yasin, and we refresh with F12. We're gonna put friends, and here we go. We delete our last element of my array, Yasin. And if we want to have access, and that method I explained you in the last video, but we're gonna see it again, gonna be how we can have access to our element inside our array. We're gonna put document rights because we want to screen it in our browser, and here we between the brackets we're gonna put the name. Okay, sorry, the number of my array. Remember, JavaScript start from 0. That means 0 have a value. Sorry. For example, in my case, the value of 0 is John. For example, if I put 0 and I save it and I go to the browser, we're gonna refresh and we're gonna have the screen in our browser the name of John because it's the first element inside our array. For example, I wanted to go to Yasin, it's the fourth element, but remember in JavaScript we start from 0. That means I need to put 3 because John is number 0, Charles is number 1, Edwin number 2, and Yasin number 3. I save it and I go to the browser, and here we go. We have our name of the element number 3. But if we have a variable of, for example, friends, we're gonna see number 2. Basically, friends, we don't talk so much with them. I even hate them, but we wanted to put it in the same list. That means the same variables. What we're gonna do is, for example, I'm gonna put here Oscar, um, Jack, Jack, Justin, and we wanted to put together the friends with the friends too. What we're gonna do is create another variable with friends tree, and we're gonna use the method of concatenation. For that, we need to put friends concat, yeah, friends concat, and we're gonna put here friends number two. We're gonna screen it in our screen, and we're gonna put here friends friends friend number three, because we wanted to screen all the friends. Okay, what we did here is basically we added the table number two to table number one. Okay, the first one. Okay, we basically we plus the friends of variable number one to number two, and we created another variable and we put them together with the method of concatenation. And now we're gonna go to our, we're gonna save it, we go to the browser and refresh, and here we go. We have all names of in one list, and that list it's basically the variable friends tree. That mean, and for that we use the method of concatenation, in this case dot concat. And by the way, very important, the variable number, in this case friends number three, it's array. Okay, it's still being array, because inside that variables we have two variables with array. Okay, that means when we, this variable gonna transform to array, the same to the friends number two, friends number one, in this case friends without any number. I mean, we're gonna create it here. I'm gonna give you example what we did. Basically, we did something like this: friends number three, and we put all this array number one with the array number two. Basically, we did this. Okay, in this variable, we with friends three equal to friends concat with friends two. Basically, we did this. We put the number, list number one with the list number two. We're gonna delete this for now. The next one gonna be the, I'm gonna delete this one. Gonna be the method of join. Okay. For that, we're gonna put friends dot join, and with this method we can add anything inside inside this method. We can put numbers, we can put for example point, we can have even space. What we're gonna do is created anything we put here between each element. Okay, for example, we wanted to put slash. We're gonna save it. Sorry, first of all we need to put document right, and we need to close it. And now we're gonna have it screen it in our, we're gonna go to browser and we're gonna refresh, and here we go. We have slash each between each um, element. We're gonna put even number, for example number one. We're gonna save it and we refresh, and here we go. John one, Charles one, Edwin one, and Yasin one. Basically we are putting something, some value between each element. But what happened if we wanted to put order inside our the list of our elements inside the array friends? For example, we want to put, for example, who is the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. For that, we're gonna need the method of sorts. But if I want to execute this friends or sorts, I need to create a variable, new variable with variable order equal to friend sorts. And if I wanted to put it in the screen, I need, of course, to put documents, right, order, because the name of my variable in this case, when I wanted to put the order, it's gonna be order. Okay, you need to put the same name you put it in your variable. And now we're gonna go to the browser. We're gonna refresh. I need to save this, and here we go. You see something strange, right? You see the order change. If we go to our visual code, we can see John is the first, but in my browser, the first Charles, Edwin, John, and Yasin. You know why? Basically, what we did, it's order them alphabetically. Okay, the first continue with, and yeah, I mean it's the only and the last method we have now for JavaScript. The basic of JavaScript. Basically, you can use it and create a function to know how many elements you have inside your array. For example, you can join the your function with, sorry, you created a function and join the array with new names dynamically without putting manually. Okay, you can get a function and it's gonna do it for you, or you can delete. Of course, you're gonna delete with the pop, or in this case, if you wanna how many elements you have inside the array, you're gonna use, of course, the method of length. In this case, we'll learn the length concatenation of the variables, sorry, the elements, for example, strings, numbers, booleans. We can use wherever. We learn join. We'll learn sort. We'll learn pop, how delete. And yeah, I mean, and of course, push. Okay, we'll learn the six method and properties for the arrays. Thank you, and we see you in the next episode. Bye.